Be right there. Well, good morning, folks. How are you? My name's Reverend Annie Batchelder, and I am live at this moment, 9 a.m. Pacific time, on the Facebook group page called Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. It's my big purpose in life. And this is the book that I channeled called Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. And a lot of the work is documented in here. And Facebookians, I'm so sorry that this is backwards. They've changed the instructions on the page and I can't find the mirroring option. But anyway, I've been working this morning with Anubis's channeling on healing the separations, healing the separation between our physical selves and our souls and the divine. And it's chapter 18, and it begins on page 147. It's good reading. I'm going to go ahead and read the affirmations of the soul, because it just is a reminder of what the soul is here to do with us, for us, and why. Okay, where are the affirmations? Okay, I just read them this morning, and it was so useful. Okay. Well, maybe we're not going to do that. All right. But I'm here to, good morning, Pat Hansen. I'm here to answer any questions that you might have about whatever's going on in your life. If you need a little direction, if something's bugging you, and then it would be much better for you if you were able to get some perspective on something. And I'm asking for the highest and clearest information and energy be revealed for you at this moment in time. The most loving and the most useful, practical, applicable information and energy for you at this time. And geez, it's not even, this live is not even showing up on my oh, the technology, it's just a mind trap, constant mind trap at times. Anyway, I'm here to help. If I can do anything for you that helps, please let me know. I'm waiting for the comments to come up. And sometimes Facebook is a little slow in revealing them. They say there's a 20-second lag, and I would say it's about a 20-minute lag. But anyhow, I'm just going to bring in the Akashic Beings of Light, and they are working in concert with the Great Creatress for a little channeling. Greetings and welcome from the Akashic Beings of Light. And we are being guided to you by that spark of divine light within you that we call your permanent atom of light. There you go. As you're being reoriented to this permanent atom of light and your awareness of it, feel free to invest yourself fully in this aspect of you as it is one of the highest and best versions of yourself and your soul unified as one. And you know that all the work that we do is to assist you and unify you with the divine energy of your soul. And from there, you are reconnected automatically with the great creatress, whom it is our great pleasure to serve. And so as we are here observing you and participating with you, we are broadcasting greater and greater elements of connectivity to humanity in general and to you all specifically. For as the Akashic Beings of Light, our sworn purpose is reconnecting you with your soul and from there with the divine. All are welcome. All our broadcasts are sent to humanity as a whole. And as we said before, we connect with you. We find you individually by your permanent atoms of light that represent that soul spark with which you were created by the divine. And then we see you not only as individuals, but in your groups and subgroups and greater groups. And the broadcast linking energy that we send is easy for you to choose, and we offer it not as a demand, but as an offering. You do not have to take this gift that we offer, but we suggest that it will save you a lot of time and fuss. Mm. Comments on Facebook are not working for me either. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There's probably something we didn't prepare the computers to do. Meanwhile, we have Anubis and the great creatress with us, supporting everything that we are doing on an energetic level. And so we return to that broadcast. There are a great many things concerning humanity in these cacophonous, chaotic days. And do not let yourself be too tossed and turned on emotional seas. Notice that these emotional seas are driven by mass thought and media. and electronic projections at you, and the stable point of light inside you that we call the permanent atom of light is far more blessing of your interests, activities, and intentions for this day. It is far more valuable to go deep within to find that steadiness, that eternal, infinite supply of love, always available to you through your soul and the link that your soul provides to the great creators or the divine as you know it. We are open to your perceptions and your understandings of energy and spirituality and spirits in general. Some of you are drawn to guardian angels, saints, and sages, the Divine Mother, Mother Mary, Christ, God, Goddess, all that is. And all of these connections, these points of direction that focus your attention, also focus it inward and upward to the dimensions where you actually create your reality rather than succumb to the noisy news broadcasts or effects of unwanted domination. You are always free at this creative, energetic level. And we would like for you to really embody your freedom. There you go. Even more, even more. Breathe that freedom in. It is yours to have. It is yours to hold. It is yours to enjoy. Is the Healdsburg area a good place for me to move? And if so, in what time frame? Well, yes, it would be a good place for you to move, especially if it is near the water. Apparently, Pat, it behooves you and it is good for your vibration and your continued spiritual amplification to be near water sources. A large creek, a definite river like the Russian River is a fine source, or lakes, rivers, the ocean, all of them. But Healdsburg would give you a community, people to meet that are more in sync with the vibration that you are and the vibrations and consciousness that you are welcoming into your life. And we see this moving interest as particular to your spiritual development, as a move toward spirit. And do not underplay or underestimate your connection with the Divine Mother, with Mother Mary, with God as you understand God. For it is powerful in you, and it is kind, but it is also strong. And it does move you in the directions that you need to embrace in order to continue with your, as one might call it, ministry, your service to others and the world in general. All of this is welcome. All of this is necessary. All of this is perfectly natural to you. And so have the location of creeks, year-round creeks, year-round water, or nearly year-round ponds, lakes in the region of Healdsburg and the Russian River. Have those guide your looking, your efforts, and your sensing. And you can always sense it through your hands when you are driving around, exploring properties. Hold your hands out and feel the energy in the land, in the structure, in the location of the water. Is it near enough by this location? We don't want you to find a place that's going to flood you out. We do want you in a place where the water moves, because it moves energy in and out in ways that are harmonious with your physical vibration and your spiritual aspirations. There we go. All right. Let's see. Teresa's talking to me. I need to hear this now. I really don't want to go back home. And can you extend your trip? Can you change your return flights? Can you find reasonable accommodation, Teresa, in the location where you are, whether it is in Costa Rica or Panama, with friends? Can you make this happen? One reason that you are not wanting to return home is also strictly controlled by temperature. And so, as you know, it is difficult to be in cooler climes than where you are now. See if you can get your body to agree, rather than projecting fearful outcomes to the return home, but to project welcome and joyful and healthy outcomes into your return home. Imagine you sitting in the sunlight in a window in your home where you live more year round, as it were, and that sun warming you, feeding your spirit, embracing your physical well-being. Imagine the light moving deeply into you, warming you at bone level, in the deepest depths of who you are. That you are welcomed home. And everything that you need to physically thrive and spiritually grow is available. Just drop those aspects into your vision of arriving home and reframe the pictures so that they more suit your physical and spiritual needs. And if there is an electric heat source that you need. May that be arriving in your more year-round home right now, that keeps the space warmer, more steady. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Bring the sunshine with you. It is in your heart, it is in your soul, it is in your bones, and it is in your makeup. And we do not fault you for wanting to stay in this beautiful tropic environment near the water, near moist, fertile soils, growth, unrestrained, beautiful. Let yourself soak up that sun and literally fill a storage battery, as it were, inside your body, so that when you return home, you can repicture yourself and know that the storage battery is warming your insides and creating a marvelous experience for you at will. That any light source, a light bulb, a moon, a sun, any spiritual light source heats your body to a healthy temperature. Easily, effortlessly. And we can speak further on possible moves to the warmer climate, but it would also be something you would want to escape during the really hot months. It might be oppressive. Political climate is unbearable at home too, and I can't figure out how to get over losing my rent assistance and food and medical. Do not predict disaster for yourself if it has not yet happened. Stay in the moment. Stay in the light that you are. Stay in the consciousness that you thrive in. For this is your strength. This is your place of power, of choice, of well-being. Not to drop down into what is considered the political climate and the threats that are being thrown around. You are autonomous, you have choice, and you have the ability to transport yourself into different environments, as has been proven. And so it is. Do not surrender your power before things become fact. At this time, they are just political chaos to draw us closer to fear instead of to our inner light and the consciousness and the realities that we are told and known and taught to create from within. Pat Hansen asks, can you speak about courts of heaven? Another view of these records? courts of heaven are more consciousness arena, dimension of consciousness in which human beings have constructed a place of life review. And in your world, courts have to do with justice and dispensing punishment. So it is an interesting choice of words. However, the term courts of heaven also emit places of light and open spaces wherein a review of one's choices made over the lifetime after one is dead happens. And this is an opportunity to choose aspects of the life that just ended, to review or revise, or elements that one would choose not to amplify in the next experience. It is a timeless place, as are many other dimensions of consciousness, much as the records, the Akashic Records, are not a space with any sense of time. It is always the eternal now. And in these courts of heaven, one's own sense of discernment, and it is fueled often by regret or guilt or awareness, an up-leveled awareness of one's acknowledgement that we are all interdependent and we are experiencing consequences of our choices, and so are those around us. And here we would also insert, this is a place where you get to realize where you succumbed to mass thought and lower vibration thoughts, where you succumb to projections of fear and dominance, and surrendered your innate power to choose the dimensional reality in which you wish to exist in. We say to you, furnish the dimensions of reality that offer you choices that are in sync with who you truly are as a soul in a physical body. And the courts of heaven bring that forward in a more pronounced way. And so we would say to you, populate your visions with the furniture, the people, the feelings, the experiences of light and joy and dancing and thriving and health and connection and love and healing, so that your expression, your human expression of soul's purposes here on earth are in sync with your human self and your soul and the divine plan of love and unity with all life. And reconnection with soul and the divine. For this is more in tune with your purposes and your aspirations. It's not easy to control the thoughts, but it's always a choice to recalibrate in the moment. Well, Teresa, my suggestion to you is be here now. Be in each moment, soak it up. Enjoy your location. Good morning, Ron Zen. Good morning, Marco. Good morning, Cheryl. Angel Tamara says, I'm looking to move back to California to be near my grandchild. Which town would be best for me in the Bay Area? Angel, you have become more used to being closer to forests and fields and a certain amount of natural environment. And so we suggest for you too, also, in the northern Sonoma County, Santa Rosa, western Santa Rosa, Sebastopol, Healdsburg, Windsor. Again, areas with water. And if you can find a location that is close to a church that allows you to spread your wings even further, a church that has the right vibrations, perhaps even just the historical moments of spiritual clarity and breakthrough that came through the penitence and the prayers of the seekers in that building. Those buildings store that. They are batteries of higher requests of connection with divine forces, unification with soul and divine purpose. And those batteries are good for you. But we also suggest that you bring to us a few addresses in whatever area suits you or that you are looking at, and we shall do readings on them. You can do the $28 one question readings on property or housing or apartments or a trailer, whatever, any address that you're looking to rent, lease, or purchase is fine. We'll be glad to look at that. And you might want to rent for a while, testing out certain areas. And know that it will be an energetic adjustment. For you. It will take about a year or a year and a half to settle in, unless you get very, very fluid and very, very enamored of your soul's light and energy. That will make it easier, and it will also cause you to be magnetic to the appropriate places that you are drawn to. You are very fluid in that. The term fluidity is very important at this time. And the sensation of feeling that you can expand your wings to full size and be your angelic self. Feed your angelic spirit, commune with other angelic beings that are your preference, your familiars, your friends, compatriots. These are the distinctions and the temperature gauges of the usefulness of areas you might move to. And you expand there. Do you feel settled? Do you feel fluid? Do you feel safe? Is your spirit safe in that location or with those people, such that you can expand to your full brilliance, turn the light on, and be as gorgeous and beautiful and bright as you are? Well, we suggest towns nearer the coast, but not too far afield so that you feel isolated, and not too far afield so that it is too far to go to be with your children and your grandchildren. Or it is time to be the matriarch, is it not? Teresa, you are a bolsterer of strength yourself, and it is a divine pleasure to work with you. Pat is asking, will interest rates go down soon? No. It is a good thing that there are many bodies of groups of power in your governments who control things of that nature. It is probably going to be stable for now. Possibly a tiny 1/8% or 1/4% drop in interest rates in August. We suggest you get your whatever ducks you feel you need to get in order for that before then, because it's going to be a lot of activity on the buying and selling market with that tiny percentage shift. So it's a bit of a wait, but all is well, and you have the time and the freedom. Yes. We thank you all for being here today. And we bring this event, this moment in time, to a close with our gratitude. You've got Annie Batchelder here again, and the businesswoman has to make an announcement. The flash sale on readings ends midnight, January 31st, 2025. So the savings of $56 on a reading goes away February 1st. However, as was mentioned, you can still get the one question for $28. And you can also purchase readings on my website, anniechannels.com, before midnight, December 31st, and receive the lower price of $158 instead of $204. And it would be a blessing for all involved. Thank you. If you'd like my book, Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness, It's available from me, and you can purchase it by contacting me at anniechannels@gmail.com and give me your address, and we'll arrange perhaps a Venmo or a Zelle payment of $30, and then I can mail it directly to you. And then you get the autographed copy with the special note on the inside cover just for you written in there. I channel those specific to you. So thank you. Thank you for being a blessing to me, as you all are. I'm so grateful. Amen. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for all of you who watch, all of you who join in this energy and these experiences. I'm so grateful.